Arizona's DeAndre Ayton, producer Danny will say bear down in the control room right now, said to Slam recently, quote, "The NBA ain't never seen a player like me." Now, by the way, DeAndre has been compared to Shaquille O'Neal. I would be fine not being original if my comp was Shaquille O'Neal, but that's just me. Vince, who do you think of the young guns as sort of the biggest potential game changer? Ayton, Luka Doncic.
He likes Bagley.
I said he's a very good player.
Marvin Bagley.
Game changers.
Trae Young.
You have to wait and see.
You know what? I mean,
see.
I see, Steph Curry, what he's doing in our league today. I mean, the greatest shooter I've ever seen. Didn't expect that, with him coming out of college to doing that into the NBA. So I look at Trae Young, that potentially
Game changer?
Potentially can be another Steph Curry. The way he shoots the ball, you see what he did on the collegiate level. I mean, that's tough to do, to average 28, 29 points along with double-figure
beginning of the year
assists. But he maintained that throughout the whole season.
But we're talking about, when you say game changer in my mind, I think like you said, the people you name, game changers. I mean, if he comes in shooting like Steph, we've already seen Steph Curry. That's all I'm saying.
We've seen one.
We've seen one. But
I'm interested to see what happens with Doncic, right?
Yeah.
Because the Phoenix Suns, I don't know where they're going to end up drafting, but if they have the opportunity to draft him, their new coach was Doncic's coach in Slovenia. They know each other really well. It will be a question. If they have the whole board to pick from, will they go with Doncic or will they go with Ayton? If they end up maybe at number 2, maybe they'll go with Doncic because of Igor's relationship with him. And then that could be
Igor's a good guy.
a little bit of a game
under
changer,
Igor.
by the way.
He's
Oh, you did?
I
So that's
I did.
interesting.
He's a very good coach. It's just tough. I mean, it's always speculation. I mean, there were the special ones coming out of into the draft. Some of those guys coming out of high schools who you knew that were going to be very special players in the league.
Like him?
The Kobe Bryant, the
McGrady's,
and
I don't see no Ben Simmons.
I just don't. I don't see
none of those guys in the draft.
I hope I'm proved wrong, but right now, there's going to be some very good players. I think Bagley, he went to that other school down there, but I think he's going to be
that other North Carolina school.
Yeah, I think he's a very good player, and he has the potential to be a special player in the league. But like when you say game changers right now, like to me, if we have to sit here and say, I don't know,
then it's the answer's no.
It's not as of right now.
Well, they're going to be franchise changers for some of these franchises because some of these franchises really need some help, which is why they did so much tanking. So if we look at the board of who has the best lottery odds, we see names like Phoenix up there. We see, who do you guys think who are you hoping gets the number 1 pick? Memphis is up there.
But can I say this? Is one thing it's scary to me at this juncture of the league. Having too many young guys is not a great thing.
Well,
I mean, yes, we're seeing some of the, but we're saying young guys that
our league is so young.
It's just so young. Like it's scary to have too many young guys on the same team without any veterans.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying
they're talking about lowering the age limit again.
Unless you're Brad Stevens, but
yeah, but they still have, like I said, Kyrie. I mean, they have some guys who really played in big games, and then you have to get the guys that buy into what you're selling as well. Yeah. There's a difference because you got guys who are coming out of college who really feeling themselves and it's like, hey, I got this.
Right.
Then you have the guys who are humbling themselves and saying, I want to get to where the Boston Celtics are right now.
I would want to see Phoenix Suns get this number 1 pick because they've been bad for so many years, and I would hate for them to waste Devin Booker's talent. Right. I mean, he's such a phenomenal player, and I think he could be a perennial all-star in this league. This is a very important offseason.
What do they need
for Phoenix?
Do they need the big fella? Do you need a Bagley?
That's not for me to evaluate. I don't care what they just need.
They need something.
They need help. Devin Booker needs help. The man is on an island. Very quickly, because you played in Memphis. The Memphis is obviously could jump into that number 1 spot. How beneficial would it be for the Grizzlies to get 1 versus 2? Do you trust that management if they do get that number 1 overall pick?
Trust the management, really? Really? That's a setup question, but answer, please.
I think getting an athletic player. I am a player still.
I said you don't play there anymore.
Oh, there. What was your answer? I don't know.